way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. For a text message was the
only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and love the way I
treat her. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her.
Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. こんな感じか。Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place, love the way I treat her. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she'sこんな感じでなんか早くてラップ調とかエド・シーランとか結構ラップ調の歌多いけど映ってますね、多いからなんか結構このチューブマニアこのチ チューブマニアっていう拡張機能ね、Google Chrome っていうブラウザの拡張機能にあって、チューブマニアって拡張機能っていうのは、この設定から設定からこの拡張機能っていうところで、拡張機能のウェブストアね行って、ここでチューブマニアって歌出てくるはず。チューブマニア、ほらこれね、これを入れると YouTube 上で開いたときにいろいろいじれると。5秒前とか10秒前とかここでボリュームを入れて、しかもこの最高音なんないのと思ったらこれで確認できたりね。iPad 持ってる手が重たすぎてちょっとこうイコライザーもあるしね。まあこれだけやけど相当強いよね。ループもできるし、これループ解除してループしたいところにこれを開始位置とエンドね、ループのエンドに持っていったら、この間でちゃんとループしてくれる。さっきはだからそれを使って聞きたいところをループさせてたわけ。これでループしてくれる。この間戻ったね。こんな感じで便利ね。チューブマニアの紹介でした。あと有効な活用方法ね、そんな感じです。グッバイ。